Hello everyone, welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. My name's Peter, thank you for joining. And today you guys join me in Gibraltar in the A320 for another episode of Infamous Approaches. Now we are in the Air Europa Classic livery. Don't beat me up, guys. I know that Air Europa used to only fly used to fly 737s, or at least they did in every flight that I took part, was a passenger in. We are heading from Gibraltar today, which was the landing point of our last episode. Now that is not going to be a theme going forward. It just happened to be a good place to start off from. And we are heading to Madeira, Funchal. Is it Funchal? I'll go with that. And for our next tricky approach, let's put it that way. So without further ado, let's get into the plane and get some power on, shall we? Get the pushback thing. We can go power, stairs, baggage, catering. Let's get them in place. Look at the rock, resplendent in the sun. I've actually been up here, pretty much to the top. Cool. We've got ourselves some power, so we can do that now. And we can hit the master alarm. So, first thing I want to do actually is go to air traffic control. Can we not get ATIS here? Fair. Well, I also need our... So we'll do that first. We'll go to here first, get part way through our, where are we? There we go. Part way through our FMC working out. So, diff strip, as always, is the anagram of what we need to do. That stands for data. So we'll go into data. I'm going to go AC status. And that is all up to date as I updated it just the other day. Aircraft status, all good. Let's go data again. We can go through all this. Equitime point, GPS monitor, iOS monitor, all of that. Data. Print function, we can do that from here normally in not the Asobo. Anyway, data's done. Easy. Init A is our first port of call, and we are going from LXGB to LPMA, I believe. Yeah. There are no company routes, so we can go there. Cost index, as always, is 17. Another alternative today is GCXO, I believe. So we'll go GCXO for alternative. There we go. Step climb up to 36 by the looks of it, but I'm just going to double check that. 363636. Yeah. Done. Flight level 360. That goes in there. nice and easy. And that's init A done. Now that means we're on to flight plan. So LXGB from there. So what we need to do now is go back to here.
Gibraltar Tower Apo Apsis 004 IFR to Madeira ready to copy.
Apo Apsis 004 is cleared to Madeira Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.275 squawk 0451.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, unload. And we can go from here. Gibraltar direct to Barpa.
Apo Apsis 004
Yes, I
is now
copied,
requiring
sorry.
transmission.
I did.
Apo Apsis 004 cleared to Madeira Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 climb and maintain 10,000
So no special,
Departure 118.275 squawk 0451.
Apo Apsis 004 readback is correct. Contact ground on 131.2 when ready to taxi. Good day.
so we're going to go direct to Barpa. Yep. And then TNG. There. TNG is actually 3543 north. And that one there. There we go. And then that'll sort itself out. There we go. UB28 is our actual route that we're going to be on. And then a Biro. Going there. A621, yeah. I'll leave that then. It means that we're on top climb. And then we're going direct to Ortop. Nata. And that means we'll then be at top of descent. And then that puts us on Lidrow. I believe from there we can go. Arrival. We want R. No. And then we're going Lidrow. Ooh. Now we Lid 1P. Get the chart up for that and we'll have a look. Lidrow approach is RMP. I'm going to assume that's our nav. And then Lidrow 1P, yeah. I don't think there's any buyers there. I say no buyers. So there we go. Lidrow. MA 536. 534. Pillim. And then from there. MA 330. Oh. I think that should be right. Okay. Now what we should do. Okay. Yeah. So that looks about right. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So that is the flight plan done. Diff strip. So then we'd go on to secondary flight plan, but that don't work. RNAV on there, so we're going to be pretty much on our own there. And then from there, I don't think there's anything we can put in for the runway. Be nice to know how to do RNAVs properly, I suppose. RPC mandatory 2,000 feet. 1200 by MA520. 504. Gets down to 890. 502 would be 390. And that 5 is landed. So we'll go with that. Doesn't look like there's any information that we can do that goes in, but I just don't know enough, to be honest. There we go. So this is a good image. Look, this is actually where we'll be coming in and we'll be landing there. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So then it would be diff secondary radar, yeah. Init B. So 1.2 and trip wind. Still want to learn more about this. So some. Oh, that's quite a lot of wind. Not a clue. Not an absolute clue. Extra time, no idea. Yeah. Okay, that's init B done. Now we can do performance. There is flaps free today, short runway. Leave them as they are, leave that as they are, fix them 50. Really low V1 today, rotate at 141. Okay, that is that. Done. Now what we can do, this up to 10,000. Awesome. Get rid of that. That's step one done. So, now what we can do is request taxi.
Gibraltar ground Apo Apsis 004 ready to taxi IFR.
Apo Apsis 004 taxi to and hold short of runway 27 via taxiway Bravo Echo cross runway 27. Contact tower on 131.2 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 27 via taxiway Bravo Echo cross runway 27 Apo Apsis 004.
Okay, let's get started up, shall we?
Battery switches on. External power on if available. Engine generators on/fault displayed. Engine bleed air switches on. APU master switch on. APU start on. APU start.
Right, let's get rid of these guys. Power, catering, baggage and stairs can go all away. Right, APU starting up. Doors closing.
Wait for avail lit. APU bleed. On.
On.
External power. Off. Fuel pumps. On. Beacon. On.
Okay, push back. Now we can actually pre-plan our pushback. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Now, we can go with that. Wrong one. Back to our checklist now.
Thrust levers. Idle. Engine mode selector. IGN/start. Engine master 2. On. Engine master 1. On. Engines.
There we go. Nice. Here we go, guys. It's got some cloud cover over there.
APU bleed. Off. APU master switch. Off. Engine mode selector. Normal.
Nice, here we go. Slightly on the wonk there, but there we go. We're in. Hello, Max. Welcome. How's it going? How is things? Joined just in time for takeoff, man. Nice. That's not a cheap throttle. Give us a short takeoff today, so flaps free for takeoff. Nice. Okay.
Gibraltar Tower Apo Apsis 004 ready for departure runway 27 IFR to Madeira.
Yeah, I bet.
Apple Apsis 004 QNH to 9.907 with 280 at 15. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Right, here we go.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 Apo Apsis 004.
So I'm gonna, as soon as we're around, I'm gonna go. Because I need the extra speed. Here we go, guys. Airspeed's alive. Nice. That'll be good. B1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Nice view out over the harbour for Gibraltar. And autopilot 1 on.
Apple Apsis 004 contact Madrid Center on 118.275.
Nice.
118.275 Apo Apsis 004.
Right.
Madrid Center Apo Apsis 004.
Back to climb setting for the throttle.
Feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Apple Apsis 004 Madrid Center QNH 29.907 continue as planned.
Madrid Center Apo Apsis
Okay,
004.
got me at 16,000 feet again for some reason.
Apple Apsis 004 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 17,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 17,000 feet. Apo Apsis 004.
Okay.
Madrid Center Apo Apsis 004.
So we're going to be looking for a
Request flight 270.
cruise altitude of 36,000 feet today.
Expect flight level 270.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect flight level 270. Apo Apsis 004.
I don't think I can do 9,000. So we'll go another 10 and I'll take one off. Awesome. So guys, if you could just let me know what the sound levels are like. I've been playing with my sound in OBS today, and I've actually managed to separate the music and the game and my mic. They're all on their own individual volumes, but I've also been playing with the filters and that for the microphone.
10,000 feet. Expect flight level 370. Apo Apsis 004.
So do just let me know if the game is a bit quiet or loud. And then there we go.
Request flight level 360.
Apple Apsis 004 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect flight level 360.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect flight level 360. Apo Apsis 004.
Right, okay. There we go, leaving Gibraltar behind. Lovely. Someone else going into land there.
Apple Apsis 004 climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Climb and maintain
There we go.
16,000 feet. Apo Apsis 004.
First step climb complete. But yeah, it should be good, the Boeing one. Let me know what it's like. Obviously, I've got the Airbus one, so be interesting to see.
Tam 8071 contact Casablanca Center on 125.1.
Oh, someone's heading down to Morocco.
Going to 125.1 Tam 8071.
So one of the things I think I'm going to start doing with these, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Is I'm going to start posting the file for the flight plan in Discord after each flight, so that you guys can have a go if you wish to. If that's something that sounds good to yourselves, I can do that. That'll be in the Flight Sim channel. But yeah, looking rather good, I will say. New graphics card is starting to come into its own. Looking forward to World Update, not World Update, Sim Update 9. That should be good. Hopefully in 10, I'm hoping in Sim Update 10 we get DirectX 12 support and DLSS. That should make it even better. Cool. So I think we are over Africa, aren't we? Or getting where are we? Yeah. Heading out towards Morocco. Heading out this way, down into Madeira today. Estimated flight time is about 2 hours, I believe.
Maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240.
And then from there we'll go, because we might as well now.
004 contact Casablanca Center on 125.1. Good day.
125.1 Apo Apsis
Nice.
004.
So as usual, we'll get up to cruising altitude and then we'll add some music in. Max, how does the sim sound? Is it too quiet, too loud? Anyone else care to comment on that?
Apple Apsis 004 Casablanca Center QNH
Oh.
29.906 continue as planned.
Little bit of turbulence there. Picking up. There's always a little bit of turbulence around this part of the world, I will say. So yeah, what I'll do is I will copy the PDF for the flight plan into there. Should be okay, hopefully. If not, we'll find out and I'll work it out another way. So just as we begin this flight, guys, just a reminder, do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Obviously only if you're enjoying what you're seeing. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and the notification bell and all those good things. Check out the links in the description below, and you'll find a few things in there, including the Discord, where you'll find the flight plan for today's flight once I've finished today, and obviously a small, very small community I'm trying to build on there at the minute. Obviously, you know, the description below you'll also find a Teespring store where you can find t-shirts like the one that I'm wearing, and all of those good things. And for one more week, maybe. There's a week left. I can double check that actually. For the 100 subs t-shirt. And yeah, 1 week left on that, and that will no longer be available. Not only that, at the minute you can get 10% off at the Teespring store for the code 100 subs.
Apple Apsis 004 climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300 Apo Apsis 004.
Yeah, it's standard now. We should be on standard, I think. Good evening, Adam. Nice, nice. I'm good, I'm good. Glad to have another member of the Flight Sim family, dare I say it. But yeah, is Flight Sim 2020 your first sim? Is it new? Are you new to simming? Have you been doing it a while? let me know. Nice. Alright, I moved on to flight sim a few months ago. Hello. Right, okay. Been on an X-plane, but I moved to flight sim only a few months ago. Nice. Nice. How are you finding it? Cool. So, being an X-plane user, are you aware of SimBrief and stuff like that? What sort of flying do you do as well? Do you like commercial flying, stuff like this, or do you prefer, you know, faster, more acrobatic stuff, or? So nearly up to Airbus flying too. Nice, nice. Yeah, the Sober one does leave a little bit to be desired. It's easy, which is why I'm using it, but I need to get into the fly-by-wire one, but I need to allow myself enough time to get a little bit more learning done first. I need to learn a bit more about the FMC and all that sort of thing. I know how to do the one in here because there's not a lot to it, but yeah, point being, fly-by-wire A320 is a lot better. There is going to be a PMDG 737-700, but I believe it's currently in beta and will be coming soon. Personally, from what I'm hearing, I would suggest to avoid anything by Captain Sim. Really not good. Get married? Is that correct? Yeah. Real world weather, live traffic. These are all things that I like about it. The graphics as well, obviously. Just the look of it, you know. Pretty good to me. Turbulence and stuff like that. Yeah. It's all pretty nuts. Ugh. But yeah, as I was just saying a little while ago, I am planning to actually post the SimBrief flight plan for this flight in the Discord today. So you can always go and check that out there. I'm from Leeds, as you can tell from my badge. Yes, I could tell that. I was actually in Leeds in May for a night. There's a village in, I think it's on the south side of the city, but visiting a wife's friend, and who happens to live in Leeds. On my way back from Edinburgh. I'm actually from Norwich myself. Well, I'm not from Norwich, I live in Norwich. I'm from Suffolk. Yeah, we're making a good little... Yeah, they can't buy a win at the minute, apart from maybe against Burnley, was it? The one? Can't remember. But yeah, they can't buy a win at the minute. There we go. Awesome. So we are just about at our cruising altitude. I'm just going to ease into auto mode. Asymmetric lever. Okay. Horse. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have two teams, and neither of them are doing particularly well at the minute. Norwich is one of them. Man United is the other. It's a family team, unfortunately. They don't seem to be doing very well either. But hey ho, fact of life, I suppose. My problem with Norwich is they just can't pick a good manager, and when they do, they can't keep their run of form going, and then they get rid of a manager and bring someone in, or even worse. So got rid of Daniel Farker because performances were not good, and brought in the guy from Aston Villa, and who got sacked from Aston Villa, by the way, for obviously not, with a team not performing well. And yeah, good move. It's been ages since Leeds got back to the Premier League after 14 years. Yeah, it's what, like, I remember when they were in the Premier League in the 90s and all of that. So Alan Smith and that were playing for them. Anyway, time for some music. Alright, let's go there. Awesome. Do let me know if music is too loud or anything like that. Yeah. Again, that's another issue with Norwich. Their recruitment policy or lack thereof. See my family over there. My auntie is from New Zealand at Christmas. Nice. Nice. Never been to that part of the world. Nearest I've been is Japan. Want to go back there, I will say. And yeah, I was in the US over Christmas. My wife's from the USA, and that was good. It was good. Got to see a lot of the country and all of that. Thank you very much for the sub, Adam. Much appreciated.
Going to 119er decimal 55 Apo Apsis 00.
Right.
Lisbon Center Apo Apsis 004 flight level 360.
Apo Apsis 004 Lisbon.
Yeah, it depends on who you're flying with, I suppose. Probably go via their hub if it's that way, or... Hello, Nicholas Alvarez, Gibraltar. Sorry if I mucked that up. Welcome. Thank you for joining. How is it going? So, when I flew to Japan, I actually went from here at Norwich and changed planes in Schiphol. So that means you'll probably change in Singapore, which is an amazing looking airport. If you've not seen it, go and have a look, because it's pretty nuts looking. There was a video actually where someone stayed in the airport there for 24 hours, and there was like a spa, there was like outside viewing areas, there was like water fountains and gardens. Hello, Carlos. Good luck in Madeira. It's crazy and amazing. Greetings from Lisbon. Well, much appreciated. I will do my best. If you look back at some of the last ones, Gibraltar went well. Haro and Bhutan did not. But we'll see. We'll see. We have got a landing rate monitor, so we'll be able to see just how badly or how well I muck it up. And yeah. Nice. I've never been to Madeira. I've been to the Canary Islands, and that's about as close as I've been. I've been to most of those with family holidays growing up. Why I'm actually using the Air Europa livery, because I used to fly Air Europa quite often down there from Norwich, so you know. But we all know actually used to just be a 737 is what used to actually fly, Air Europa used to fly. 400, 600, 400, 700 and 800 I think I've been on with them. I don't know if it still is, but there was a couple of Air Europa MBR E190 parked just in Norwich Airport, about 5 minutes from here, about 10 minutes, 20 minutes by foot. I bet maybe fly with Malaysian Airlines, yeah, probably, which means you'll probably change in Kuala Lumpur. But yeah, looking forward to this one. I've got a whole list of these flights for the Infamous Approaches series. And yeah, I got 18 at the minute on the list, and we're on flight 3. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this series. I've been planning it for a little while. Yeah, probably. I think it was 15 hours to Japan from Schiphol. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't help. I had a really bad experience over Christmas with Delta and Virgin, who I flew with, and just one error, absolute error after the other, and to the point where I had a premium seat, which is like, you got lay flat bed, then the one below that, and then two below that. And the TV didn't work. We had a snotty flight steward, broken GDPR, yeah, all sorts. Oh, cancelled flights as well. Yeah, it was an absolute cluster. Yeah, I'm just bridging, you know. Do you know what? I looked for the TAP Air livery. I only had a couple of minutes, so I didn't get a chance. But I went through 20 pages of liveries and didn't find it yet. So I had to give up, unfortunately. But yeah, so like we booked and did it all in my name. With my email address, and booked it with Virgin. My wife got an email from Delta, and I'm like, one, we're not flying with Delta. Two, where did you get her email address? We booked it through my name. So I called them up and had a discussion with them. They tried to blame me, saying that I'd put her email address on as well, and blah 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 blah. Eventually they caved and said, oh, we think KLM did it. I'm like, why KLM getting involved? We had nothing to do with it. Oh, well, we sometimes code share, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, but why did one of their people go in and manually change the email address? And yeah, I do think they will do a Ryanair. I'm sure someone will. Have a look at flightsim.to. There's loads of liveries on there. And, so eventually there, and then we kept getting schedule change after schedule change. So what was supposed to be like Heathrow to Minneapolis, and then Minneapolis to South Dakota, we ended up, it was after 5 or 6, and it kept going to my wife's email, so it didn't even fix the problem. We ended up getting upgraded twice and all of that, and ended up, it was supposed to be Heathrow to Atlanta, Atlanta to South Dakota. Thought, right, okay, fine. I've been on the phone to him. I think I'd spent at least 24 hours on the phone to him in total by this point. And well, I appreciate that, Adam. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad that you're enjoying it. That's the whole point. But yeah, so we had, this is, you know, 24 hours on the phone just to get to this point. You know, what is it to keep changing? You want me to land at 25 past 11 at night on Christmas Eve, you know, the night before Christmas, and all of this, and no, that's not right, and all. Anyway, got it all sorted. Got to Heathrow in our hotel, due to fly at 10:30 in the morning. At 11:30 at night, the night before, we get a message, your flight's been cancelled. Bear in mind, I live 120 miles away, and anyway, go to Heathrow at 6 in the morning. I go to Virgin desk, and they're like, oh, you need to speak to Delta. I'm like, no, I need to speak to you. I booked my flight with you. You need to fix this. You're the ones who have put me on this flight that's now been cancelled. I need to be in South Dakota, which is where my wife's parents live. She's lived in South Dakota, Texas, and New York, so she's kind of a bit from everywhere. You need to fix it. You need to get us here tonight. Anyway, they finally get us on a flight, so we end up going from Heathrow to Miami, Miami to Atlanta, Atlanta to South Dakota. Absolute stress. In order to get onto the flight to get to Miami, to at least be in the right country. We end up getting downgraded in order to just to have seats, which was fine. Rest of the holiday, you know, we get there, it's really tight, but we get to all the places, and it's a bit of a faff, but we get there, and we get there on time. Great. Rest of the flight goes off pretty well. Then comes the return journey. We go to the airport, check in, all fine, all good. Everything's good. Learn that we actually got extra baggage allowance for extra cases because we were premium. And all of that. All good. Anyway. Get on a flight to Atlanta. Atlanta's fine. Not a lot open. It's still sort of fairly shut down in terms of food outlets and what have you. But we booked direct with Virgin as well. On their website. Virgin Atlantic, that is. Anyway. So, most of the problems were caused by Delta. Okay. Most of them. So we landed in Atlanta. Got into our second plane to come home. Lovely, you know, more comfortable seat. And I said, oh, they've got the new Bond film. Shall we watch that whilst we have our food? Yeah, sounds good. What? Got Bond queued up? Sort of count down, press the button at the same time to start because we've all got our own screens and our own headphones. And mine doesn't work. As it turns out, nothing works on my screen. So the guy comes and he's like, "You can you reset this, please? It's not working." Yep, I can reset it. And goes and resets it, comes back, still not working. Oh well, you know, I could keep resetting it all night, but I don't think it's going to work. And he just walked off, and I'm like, okay, have you got an alternative solution? I don't know. But before I could even ask, he's gone. Next time I see him, he's got the drinks trolley. Comes, would you like a drink? Well, at this point, I'm thinking, well, if I ain't got a TV, it's a night flight. So... and I've got to drive home when we land, so it'd be quite good if I could get some sleep. So I'll have a couple of whiskies and I'll get some sleep. Anyway, I said, have you got any whiskey? He starts going, well, I don't know about you, but when I was taught English, we were taught to frame things in a positive manner. And you're being quite negative. And I'm like, sorry, what? All I asked was, have you got any whiskey? He said, are you sure? Sounded like you said you've not got any whiskey, have you? What? Even then, still not that negative. And I said, no. Have you got any whiskey? That's what I said. It did come out of my mouth. Anyway, I said, no, I just wanted a whiskey. Oh, okay. Right. Gives me a couple of whiskies, goes on his merry way. So, dinner service is finished. I'm thinking, right, they'll turn the lights down now. And they don't really. They turn them down, but they leave the blue ones on. Now, blue light, as most of you will know, is terrible for sleep. Generally. So, didn't really sleep very well. Food was mediocre. Actually, the food in premium on Delta was worse than economy and Virgin. That's beside the point. Food, you know, edible. Got through it. Right, I'll get some sleep. Couldn't sleep. Too much light and what have you. Finally get to sleep for maybe about an hour. And then they turn all the lights back on. And bring me breakfast. It's basically not worth waking up for. Open the box. It was a egg McMuffin. I don't eat egg. Didn't have any other choice. Nothing really to go with it, you know, to make up for the fact that, you know, So by the time we got off the plane, I was hungry, I was tired, and yeah, by this point I was quite... Internal refraction, yes it is. What is yes it is? Just curiosity. Quite tired, quite frustrated, quite hungry, you know, generally not a good mix of emotions, I suppose, or feelings. Go through border control fine, get to the baggage claim, and machine starts the carousel and then stops again, and starts and stops and stops, one case at a time basically. All of a sudden it starts working again, our case comes around and it's been absolutely smashed to smithereens. 2 of the wheels are missing and they're opposite wheels, so it can't really use it. Yeah, it's in a really bad way, to the point that actually what we did, we basically got to the car, got our stuff out and binned it. So yeah, and that was my trip with Delta. I mean, bear in mind, that's the 2 biggest. We ended up doing 7 flights over that holiday. But yeah, and that's the story of my experience with American Delta Airlines. So yeah. Nice. Well, for those of you who have subscribed, I do really appreciate that, and also liked. I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. It makes it makes it all worthwhile. That's why I love Singapore Airlines. They look after you and feed you well too, and they treat you with respect. Well, that's what you want, isn't it? You know, you want to be treated like a human being, given the service that you would expect, and just be comfortable whilst you're flying wherever you're going. Right, let's have an update on where we are, shall we? Get up Navigraph. So we're on our way. We're just in the just on the inside of the Portuguese airspace. No, and that was not pleasant. So this is our approach. Come on, we've got a bit of a tight turn there. Hey, Europa's on here. Ah, they're anywhere near now. But yeah, you don't want it to be unpleasant. Not at all. So Air Europa is a Spanish airline. Used to do a lot of holiday flights from regional airports in the UK, like Norwich and what have you. A lot of the holiday flights I used to go on as a child, going to Canary Islands, and that were Air Europa. I don't know what else they do now, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've flown them, but it always used to be quite good. I always used to run 737s when I used to fly with them. I miss Thomas Cook Airlines, they were good. I used to like Britannia and Air Tours as well, they were good. We actually flew with the Air Tours livery in the last flight. Britannia always used to be good. Now part of TUI. Got some traffic over here. Oh, nice. Who does she fly with? TUI, nice. So many little brands that have gone in with TUI now, isn't there? So Britannia and all of those. Oh, there it is. Air Europa. Nice. Poly was one. The estate agent. Nice. Have them in sight.
Apple 004 have the generic in sight.
Europa Flight 7 traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 355 Airbus A320neo. Report them in sight.
Some places now, yeah.
Europa Flight 7 have the Airbus A320neo in sight.
They could well be going to Gran Canaria or somewhere like that, actually. LEMD. Where is LEMD? Let's see where LEMD is, shall we?
Europa Flight 7 contact Casablanca Center on 125.1. Good day.
I was heading from Madrid. What was it? Air Europa 57, yeah? Oh, that's heading away. It's on time and it is heading to Sao Paulo. Nice. Nice. Sometimes, because I only live right near Norwich Airport, I sometimes see the TUI flights coming to here. It actually passes my house, literally on sort of as you come to land. So I can actually maybe show. Look.
Funchal 701 contact Casablanca Center on 125.1.
Yeah, absolutely. Does make things a bit easier. Don't know if you'll be able to see this, but are we? There. That's the view from my back door, and a TUI 737 on approach. Working on Tuesday at 8 PM flight to Portugal. Nice, nice. I don't get to do stuff like that, unfortunately. I build cars, so I get to play with. I don't play. No, that's the wrong word. I get to you know, mess around with sports cars and all of those good things. So Portugal's a lovely place. I have heard that as well. I actually have some old Portuguese colleagues that I used to work with that, you know, obviously they like it, but you know, it does sound like a nice place. Lidro, that's the start of our approach, that is. Nice. Oh, way! Look at that for a headwind, 101 knot headwind. It's a bit windy about it at the minute, I will say. So that should make for a fun landing. So just a quick one, guys, just a reminder, do hit that like button if you're enjoying what you're seeing, and do consider subscribing if you want to see more. Next flight after tonight should be Wednesday night, and that'll be some virtual airline flying in either the A320 or the Cessna Grand Caravan, depending on what's available. We should be in the Caravan for some of it, doing the rest of our UK regions tour. Not entirely sure where our next destination is on that, but I'm going to have a quick look while I tell you. Check out the link in the description below as well for various things, including the Discord and the Teespring store, and there is also an affiliate link there for Visuals by Impulse. Now, Visual by Impulse is a part of Elgato. They are a company that they basically sell animations and overlays for streaming. Okay, and but basically they have some free stuff. They also have some payware, and most of it's customizable. Some of it is static, some of it is animated. So you'll notice that the little pop-up that I have on the left hand side that comes up with the links is all from there. The surround for my webcam and the subscribe and follow bit is all from them. Those are actually free. But if you use the link in the description below currently, you can get 5% off. You've also got the Teespring store where you can get t-shirts just like this one. In there we've also got a 100 sub celebration shirt. It's only available for another 7 days, as well as 10% off for the remainder of that time as well with the code 100 subs. But yeah, next flight on Wednesday we'll be doing 2 flights in theory, and one of those will be UK Regions tour in the Cessna C208B Grand Caravan, heading from Inverness down to Glasgow on the downward part of our route. And we started off in Norwich, headed up to Humberside, and then up to Newcastle. From there we went to, I want to say Edinburgh to Aberdeen, Aberdeen to Inverness, and now down to Glasgow in our next flight, and maybe somewhere else as well. I'm not sure whether we'll be in the A320 for the second flight or the Grand Caravan. Depends on what flights are available and what looks interesting, really. But there will be with Fly UK virtual airline, and we'll be being recorded for that, so that we can add that to my log and get myself promoted up through the ranks in the airline. And then maybe on Friday we'll be doing another stream, depending on how the day goes. Friday streams at the minute do seem to be a case of as and when, and on the Saturday we'll be continuing our infamous approaches. Just got myself a new PC being built today, UPC running 5600X Ryzen 5, 360 CPU and 36 graphics card NVIDIA. Nice. So I've just upgraded mine. I currently have a Ryzen 7 2700X. Waiting for AM5 to come out, which is a new generation, which is due to come out at some point this year, but I think I'll wait until next year. Got 32 gigabytes of DDR4 3000 memory. Corsair Dominator, I think. Corsair Vengeance RGB, sorry. And a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti graphics card. And I just upgraded the power supply as well to an 850 watt. I want to do that. Go away. There we go. Better. Awesome. So we are about 43% of the way through our flight. Yeah, I'm just... mine's lasted me 3 or 4 years now, but my graphics card was always been a weak link, and Microsoft Flight Simulator kind of showed that, to be honest. But I'm on high settings now, and as you can see I'm running sort of 50-60 frames per second in the bottom left hand corner, as you can see there with frame count, and that's while streaming as well, which I think is pretty good. I'm using the graphics card to also do my broadcast encoding, so there's that. My parents did go to Portugal one time. I've not been myself. Can't remember where they went though. It's one of a lot of people go there, I think, for a holiday. Not Lisbon. Albufeira? I'm going to say Albufeira, but I might be wrong. Yeah, Albufeira. Where they went. Nice, nice. I'm not planning any holidays this year. I've already had my holiday for the year, unfortunately, with the US trip. That was expensive enough. So I got a bit of time off in the summer where the wife's parents are coming to visit. So that'll be my time off of the year. And then from there, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Next year we'll try and do something maybe. Nice. I've got Corsair as well. I don't know what version though. Let's have a look. I've got a Corsair K55 keyboard. I'm running a Logitech G703 mouse. I did used to have a Corsair mouse. Actually had reliability issues, and then Corsair was not very, well, basically say not very, they weren't good at all when trying to see about getting it fixed. Yeah, I like my keyboard. I will say I like my quick keyboard. One thing I didn't, I've got a I had Corsair everything, yeah. So I've got Corsair RAM, Corsair keyboard, I had a piece of Corsair mouse, Corsair headset I used to have, I still have, but I don't use it. And I found that Corsair cooler on my memory, Corsair fans as well. I found that at least in the IQ software, my memory decided it wanted to, you know, do rainbow puke. And everything else is fine. But then they stopped supporting an IQ, my headset. So now my headset, I couldn't change the colour on my headset at all, like it's supposed to go. You know, so I was like, well, okay, if you're not going to support it anymore. And I had a problem with the mouse. The click on the mouse started to go wrong. Yeah, just little things. I'm starting to get a little bit weary of Corsair now. Okay, there we go. And with that, my mouse has died. Bear with. Your racing wheel is a Fanatec Club Sport. Nice. So, you'll like what I do for work, maybe, if you're into racing. I work at Lotus, at their headquarters in Heffel. And my job is to be part of the team that builds the new Emira. Yeah, we actually had got to meet Jensen Button and Anstead in the end of last year, which was kind of cool. And we quite often recently have had the old classic F1 cars going around the track from the 1970s. Yeah, it was actually. Ant was really nice as well. Yeah. Yeah, Jensen was a little bit more quiet, but yeah, yeah, it was good. They've got a car company that they're going to be building coach-built sports cars based on a Lotus platform, and they're like, there's like a three-way partnership between Ant, Jensen, and this other designer guy in the USA. It's called Radford. Oh, my computer. Well, I guess that's that. Okay, I'm going to set up a really quick short flight. Bear with me, guys. do apologise. That is something that Microsoft Flight Simulator does have issues with. I'm going to be honest. So, did you hear they're bringing out a new Test Drive Unlimited? Nice. GCTS. I'm just going to quickly file a new flight plan in SimBrief. Bear with. So, Microsoft Flight Simulator is known to crash to desktop without warning. Bear with. Really annoying when it does that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Lotus Elite. One of the guys I work with actually has a Lotus Elite, I believe. Generate flight. Bear with me, guys. I do apologise. I did have to use a rocketry term. I had what we would call a scheduled disassembly. Format. There's that. Brief is done. We can get that open, ready. Okay. Right, just waiting for this to reload again. Change this. Yes. Yes. There we go. Let's have a look at our liveries quickly. Yeah, nothing that. We'll stick with it. Yeah. GCDS. Sophia. Right, let's go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Lotus Elite would be cool. I was always a bit of a fan for the V8 Esprit, I will say. Little thing. Cool. Okay, so we're now here. I'm just going to pause the music for a minute. Okay, so let's get ourselves some power, shall we? First, just going to use this to get power, catering, jetway, and baggage. There we go. Now we have the ability for power, we can go hit master alarm to get rid of that. So, first things first, go instrument 5. So we're going to use the diff swip anagram again. So in it, I'm going to go GT. TS to LPMA. No company routes. We have alternate. I think it's going to be basically the same. Double check. GCXO. Go. Cost index 17. And that's about 0. Also, that's in it A done. And flight plan. And then I need to know from here. Get clearance.
Reina Sofia clearance delivery Apoapsis 004 IFR to Madeira ready to copy.
Appalachia 004 is cleared to Madeira Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 07 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency.
Okay, so I'm just going to look at our flight plan here. Bimbo 8E. Okay.
Apoapsis 004
We go
cleared to
here.
Madeira Airport as filed.
Departure
Takeoff runway
7.
07 climb and maintain
Bim
14,000
8E.
feet. Departure on 119er decimal trees.
Insert that.
2707.
Appalachia 004 readback correct. Contact ground on 121 decimal niner. Good day.
Awesome. So 14,000 feet. Now we can get putting in our Bimbo and then Big P. Can't believe that froze. It was doing so well. Matter. Right, so I'm going to go quickly here. Rival. See. I want to see if. I'll look at Navgraph quickly. Okay, so Big P. Big P. So Big P1, Big 2X, okay. Kill 'em. Don't think that's so. Like that. Oh no. Matter. Insert. Leave that. Got it. Mad. So we should be Bimbo, Big P, Madat, Zeron. So Pilgrim. Kill him. Goat. Wait a minute, does that? Okay. Little bit of a weird one, but we'll do it, I suppose. As long as it gets us there.
Reina Sofia Airport information, Oscar 0900.
3003. Go 14 on there. Okay. So, from here. Get that out there. Awesome. Okay. So, flight plan done. Secondary flight plan doesn't get done. Radio nav in this one does not done because we're RNAV. In it B. 1.2. Trip wind was absolutely mad. So let's have a quick look. 0.5. Go. There we go. And now we can do performance. I'm going to go performance. Flaps 1. 50. That's good there. And then 1500. 1500. Go there. Boom. Awesome. Okay, so that's our FMC done. All programmed. Now we can get taxi. Now we can get our APU on. We can get power, catering, jetway, and baggage gone.
Battery switches. On. External power. On if available. Engine generators. On/fault displayed. Engine bleed air switches. On. APU master switch.
Nice.
On. APU start. On. APU start. Reina Sofia ground Apo Apsis 004 with Oscar ready to taxi IFR.
Apple Apsis 004 taxi to and hold short of runway 07 by a taxiway Tango Bravo 0.
There we go.
Tower on 119.0 when ready.
APU bleed. On. External power. Off. Fuel pumps. On. Beacon. On.
There we go.
Taxi to and hold short runway runway 07 using taxiway Tango Bravo 0 Apo Apps
Let's see which
004.
direction we're going in. Nice and easy. Now we can pick our pushback route. Nice and easy again. There we go. Okay, now we can go on to starting the engines. Or getting prepared to, at least.
Thrust levers. Idle. Engine mode selector. IGN/start. Engine master 2. On. Engine master 1. On. Engines.
Oh, yeah. Start pushback first. Awesome. I don't think we need that now. It's fine. I don't know what happens with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I really hope they do improve it. There we go. Now we can start our engines. So we can get rid of this one. So there.
Confirm stabilized.
Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But there we go. Right, now what we can do.
APU bleed. Off. APU master switch. Off. Engine mode selector. Normal.
Sorry. There we go. Now we can do our checks on here. Nice. Okay. Good. We're ready to go, guys. Let's go. And get our flaps out ready. So I'm only doing a flaps one takeoff to on this one because, to be honest, it's quite a big runway. This it's able to take 747s. Remember, this is Tenerife was this site for one of the biggest air crashes in the world. It's two big planes, I think two 747s actually, that collided with each other. Maybe it was not this airport, but It's definitely Tenerife. Maybe it was Tenerife North. Yeah, something like 650 people died in that one. Right, okay, guys. Yeah. Now we're getting close to the runway threshold. Yeah.
Reina Sofia Tower Apo Apsis 004 ready for departure runway 07 IFR to Madeira.
Apo Apsis 004 QNH 30.03 wind 034 at 5. Cleared for takeoff runway 07.
Cleared for takeoff runway 07 Apo Apsis 004.
Nice. There we go. Hold up. Airspeed alive. 120. 140 V1 rotates. Give up. Got it on.
Apo Apsis 004 contact Canary Center on 119.3. Good day.
119 decimal tree for Apo Apsis 004. Canaries Center Apo Apsis 004 is passing 2,400 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Apo Apsis 004 Canary Center QNH 30.03. Continue as planned.
Okay, let's carry on. Oh, 5-knot tailwind now, nice. Bit of a welcome improvement in our weather. Mount Tidy. Our left. Okay. Cool. So heading up to our first step climb of 14,000 feet. Cruising altitude will be 36,000 feet. Oh man, I can't believe that. I can believe it because it happens quite often. But the Microsoft Flight Simulator crashed again. A little bit too prone to this, you know. Have a look here, shall we? So I think that's Gran Canaria there. Maybe that is, but okay.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet APOAPSIS 004. Canary Center APOAPSIS 004. Request flight level 250.
Okay, so it's going to be about another hour.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect flight level 250.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect flight level 250 APOAPSIS 004.
Maybe I'll go to 30 or something like that.
APOAPSIS 004 climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240 APOAPSIS 004. Canary Center APOAPSIS 004.
That'll do.
Request flight level 300.
APOAPSIS 004 climb and maintain flight level 240. Expect flight level 300.
Let's get some music on, shall we? Do let me know, guys, if the music is too loud compared to the stream and all of that.
Maintain flight level 240. Expect flight level 300 APOAPSIS 004.
Okay. So all music in this stream is provided by fhas Stream Beats. You can find it on Spotify and all of those other things. fhas runs Alpha Gaming YouTube channel. Has produced a series of music specifically with streamers in mind, which is all copyright free. This is the Chill Step playlist. Hello Thomas, welcome. How's it going? So I was just seeing if this works, but they don't. Not really. Basically, I can't remember how you use them, but you basically... I know how you use it now. Maybe I was wrong in the first place. Basically, you have to line something like that. So that you cover the white ball with the red ball, and that means that you're in the right position. Basically. Might just stay at 25 actually.
Canary Center APOAPSIS 004. Request flight level 250.
APOAPSIS 004 climb and maintain flight level 240. Expect flight level.
Because we only got 200. 50, 60 miles
Climb
left.
and
So
maintain flight level 240. Expect flight level 250. AFO 004.
hello, Yanni. Welcome.
Climb and maintain flight level 250. AFO 004.
So when we'll arrive is in about, I want to say half an hour, 45 minutes. So time at the top is just about, where are we? Just here. And that is an hour behind because it's Zulu time. Don't quite know how to change that yet, but at the minute it's saying we'll arrive before now. So just adding that onto that, and that's what it should be. And that is in UK time. So at the minute it's saying 1:22 AM, which is in about half an hour's time. But then we'll slow down to land and all of that, so I'm going to say 45 minutes. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure where they are. SI Seoul Incheon to OMDB to Dubai. Nice, that should be a good flight. Nice long one. So, just a reminder guys, do hit that like button or if you haven't done so already and are enjoying what you are seeing. Also want to remind you guys that if you do want to see more, do consider subscribing. The minute I'm looking to do a Concorde flight, maybe every 100 subscribers. Which shouldn't take too long. Last time we did the Heathrow to Kennedy. Maybe this time we'll do something a bit different, maybe a bit more out there. But I've got to find runways long enough, more than anything. So, you know, maybe you can do Dubai or somewhere like that. Oh, sorry, it's quite late here now. Nearly 1 AM. Nine hours it would take. Wow. Dubai could be a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to do. In the next time we use Concorde. God, I got started yawning all of a sudden. Do apologise, guys. Oh man. Okay, so just going to look at Navigator. Yeah, we're a little way in. We're 25% of the way in already. But yeah, do consider joining next time. We're live again on Wednesday night, doing some virtual airline flying. Going first, we're doing part. So I'm part of the Fly UK Virtual Airways. They have a tour. They have some tours on a minute. One of them is the UK regional tour, and I'm doing that one currently in the Cessna Caravan. And that goes from next leg of that is from Inverness to Glasgow, and we'll be doing another virtual airline flight as well, so we'll do 2 that night, just short little hour flights, so nothing too bad. And then next Saturday we'll continue our infamous approaches, and yeah, got to think of where our next one might be, to be honest. Where we might head, but we'll see. We'll see. I've got about 15 different destinations that I can look at right now for next week's one. And I wonder if might do just somewhere a bit different. Maybe we'll head to Telluride. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Our ground speed is a lot better than it was. On the way, on the previous flight that we were attempting to do before Microsoft Flight Simulator decided to spit its dummy out, we had a 100-knot headwind. No joke. And that was, yeah, that was taking us a while. Luckily, by the looks of it, we only lost about 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh, what's with this position? Oh. There we go. Hello from Croatia. Hello, Auntie. Hello from the UK. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good one, and I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing, as I do with everyone else. We're not far from top of descent now. Probably about, I don't know, 40, 50 miles. Quick thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed so far tonight and in the past, obviously. We do appreciate it, and yeah, definitely appreciated, and all helps. Quick one as well, just have a look in the description below at all the links. You'll find the Discord there, you'll find the Teespring store there. At the minute you can get 10% off for code 100 subs. Month-long celebration of hitting 100 subs. There's also a special 100 subs t-shirt in there. You can get a t-shirt similar to this one, got the 100 subs down the back, and we've got Visuals by Impulse there, and a company that produce overlays, both for free and payware. You'll find that just up here, every 5 minutes you'll see some pop-ups, and they are all from them. They're all customized for myself. All the overlays down at the bottom around my webcam and that is also from them. They were free, and my intro and my intermission screens and my outro are all from them. My countdown screen, not my intro. And they are all free. But yeah, if you do see anything down there and you do like what you see and want to buy something, get 5% off with your affiliate link in the description below as well. Check out the Twitter. We do have a Twitter, another way of getting informed as to when we go live or post a video, which doesn't happen very often anymore apart from streaming. So yeah, and all of those good things. You do get early sneak peeks as to what I'll be doing, maybe, I don't know, a day ahead, on the Discord, and I will also be posting the flight plans from tonight in the Discord so that you can give those a go for yourselves. Yeah. All flight plans are provided by via the SimBrief website. Obviously, I will post them as PDFs. There we go. Desktop. Okay, so I can do that after the flight. Fine. Awesome. So they will be posted at the end of the flight, in the Discord, in the flight sim chat. You get both PDFs. Yeah, probably about 30 miles now away from being ready to descend. About halfway through our flight now. Ugh. Nice. Okay. So we are just getting close now to our top of descent. Maybe another, say, 20 or 30 miles. And we'll be heading that way. Cool. Pretty old school looking, if I do say so myself. And I do. I always like the swoopy up bit. It was like the sort of pattern where we're going on to, yeah. I think once this gets to there, then I'll start worrying about descent and making sure that we are getting ourselves down. Nice. We are looking good, I will say, guys. All being well, we know that Microsoft Flight Simulator can be a bit of a pain for not being well. Starting to get tired now, God. This flight is progressing quite nicely. We're looking good. We're looking good. I can do that.
119.55 for Apoapsis 004. Lisbon Center Apoapsis 004 flight level 250.
Apoapsis 004 Lisbon Center continuous plan.
There we go, there's our descent.
14,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 14,000
There we go, start a descent.
Apoapsis 004.
There we go. Now what I can do is 80 even. So Madeira should be somewhere over here. Quite an easy, quite quick. That Madeira there. No. Can't tell if that's clouds or coast. No, looks like a bigger coast actually. That's fine though, it's fine. All good. Cool. Got about 45 miles to our next turn. Keep saying nice. I don't really know what else to say. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. At a minute, I think we're probably about 20 minutes or so from landing. Okay, stand by. Okay.
Apo Apsis 004 would like RNAV Zulu runway 05 approach pilot transition. Apo Apsis 004, you are 62 miles.
Okay, so we're going to cancel IFR here. I'm going to ignore that as well.
Keep speed not above 230 knots. Expect RNAV Zulu runway 05 approach via pilot transition circle.
Still don't get why we've done that.
Cleared to pilot Apo Apsis 004.
ATC is a proper pain. Yeah, it does it every time. I put in the approach that I want. Yeah, all good as filed. And then goes, no. Okay, so we want to be at flight level 1,000 by Big P. 10,000 feet by Big P. Welcome, by the way, Paul. So, I'm going to go, and I'm going to go cancel IFR.
Lisbon Center Apo Apsis 004 would like to cancel IFR.
Get rid of you guys. You guys are a pain. There we go. Get rid of that. We don't need those anyway. Bye. Okay, so going back to Navigraph, we're going to do our own navigation. So Big P, and we're going to go. Evening anyway, Paul. Hope you're well. So Big P. So by there, Mala, and then by Zeron, we want 5,000. I say 5,000. And we've got to do a little bit of a loop here. And we're 190. From there, we want to be 2,000 to come in at 195 knot. Cool. I'll minimize that. We'll keep that up here for future reference. The nav map is called Navigraph. It is a paid service. They also include SimBrief, which creates flight plans. It is an add-on. You can get it at navigraph.com. It does also update the navigational data in the game, which is nice. And also, like the AIRAC cycle is all done up to date. You can create flight plans on the website simbrief.com and then use Simbrief downloader, and it will download it straight into your folder for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which it can then load up in the game. I don't do it that way. I tried to program the FMC myself, but if I just grab this, create it as a PDF, this has your full flight 34-page flight plan. As you can see, lots and lots of data. This is all from Simbrief. I will be posting this PDF in the Discord when we're done, as well as the one from the earlier flight. But yeah, also has a mobile app, so if you guys can see, you see that? There you go. And in the pink arrow is my position, so it links in with Flight Sim as well, which is nice. You can also use Navigraph to create flight plans, as well as look at charts for airports and all of that sort of good stuff as well. So what I tend to do is I create my flight plan, I look at Navigraph or Simbrief to see what sort of approach that wants me to do or I want to do, and then I'll use that to program the FMC, and then traffic control goes. So the inbuilt this bit is Navigraph, which is a paid subscription. Simbrief is free. The PDFs are free as part of Simbrief, and then you can get Simbrief downloader. I think that's also free. That'd be just a little high. There we go. I think our next descent is down to... looking at our star. Updated, in fact. I've not looked at Sim Toolkit Pro. Maybe I should. Madeira and Zeron. Oh, Niddle. So here we want to be at 5,000. So let's get the Madeira. We'll do our descent. Should probably have a look at Sim Toolkit Pro. Yeah, similar sort of thing. Absolutely. And it looks like it integrates with Simbrief. Good. Virtual Airline I use integrates with Simbrief as well, so it means that let's get this ready, and we just click it when we're ready. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Simbrief is part of Navigraph, and I use Navigraph app. In actual fact, to log into Simbrief now, you actually log in via Navigraph, but you don't need to pay for a subscription to be able to do so, so... Can we see Madeira in front of us yet? Not really. Oh, there we can. I hope that's that. There's the island. I hope it's not cloudy when we go to land. That would be sucky. Okay. Now next descent. So 5,000 all the way out to here, which is 3,000. And then from there, and do our Z approach. Should be 2,000 from Pilim. All the way round. We'll get down to 195 knots. Nice. Here is the island of Madeira in front of us. So we're going to do a loop, bit of a loop actually, to do the harder descent. So everyone comes in from north by the look to it. Do like the graphics on this. Realised I had the throttles in the wrong mode. I'll just put them into auto throttle. Where do we feature on here? You know. Yeah. Oh. Wrong one. Okay. I want to see if there's meta available for here. Thank you for the sub, Paul. Much appreciated. Okay, so a Q1017. Just gonna quickly convert that. You're so cool. It's helpful. It is helpful. It's all learning, you know. It seems very daunting. You know, at the minute I want to get into the fly-by-wire A320, which is much more realistic. 3003, that's cool. But yeah, I need to learn a bit more about the FMC at the minute, and then once I've got that and I can make changes to the FMC and stuff like that, I want to then learn how to do VATSIM. Okay, so we want to be at... Oh, it's not there. $3,000 by Abusu, yeah? Welcome, Jolly. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm going to go 3,000 once we pass the airport. It's right in front of us. We could just land, but hello, welcome. Okay, so yeah, 3,000 in here. Let's get to Abusu. Can't see just yet, but behind me. What's behind me? Ah, I see you. Ha, nice, nice. I hit flaps now. Just to bring our nose down slightly so we can see a bit better. Abusu, there we go. I got really confused. I didn't know if you meant in the real world like someone was behind me or... I was like... Don't tell me someone's behind me. Again, just a reminder, I will be posting the PDF for the this flight and the one that we attempted just before, which ended in Microsoft Flight Simulator crashing, not the plane, but the app just dying on me. So, okay. So we need to descend to 3,000. Which we can do. So Navigraph and that has really helped me up my game a bit. Here's the runway we will be landing on shortly. I didn't realise the terminal was actually on this side as well. It must be a bit of a pain to get in and out of. It must have like a tunnel or something that goes under here. I don't know, I'm just guessing. But actually see our shadow on the sea now. Nice, nice. Okay, next. Now we're at the point where we need to be in IMPZ. Yeah. Yeah, it does look good. The no, that's why I want Z. There we go. Yeah, it does look good, the 737. That would be good. I want to get the Aerosoft CRJ at some point. That would be good. Nice little change, and they do support that in the virtual airline that I fly. 7B would be good, 7.5 would be good. I really wish there was a version of the 787 that was not included in the deluxe pack, because that's just really expensive. So you fly with Fly UK Virtual Airways. It's not a massive airline, but it's been around a long while and pretty well set up, I think. You got a nice website. Not been doing it a huge amount of time, but I'm currently Class D captain. So, by the time we're at MA530 maybe? Is there a bit of pilling? No. I'm all good at the minute. I'm all good at the minute. Yeah, I'm thinking once we get to Pillim, we need to go start descending down to 2000. And then once we get to MA526, we need to start slowing down. Yeah. Just going this way because you've got to do that 180 land, 180 to land. I don't mean flip, I mean turn. And upside down, flip to land. You know, start the landing upside down, inverted, and then come down to do. Okay, so we'll be doing a right hand bank just in a second. There we go. Nice. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. At the end of this song, I will be putting the music on hold though. Okay, just waiting for this to come around nicely. Okay. Jolly, you seem to be stuck at 5,022 feet. Awesome. Okay. Okay, just getting ready to hit that. $2,000 is our constraint there. Okay, so we then want here, we're going to go on LZ. Nice, so we're here. We want 195, which is a little bit above that. Alright. And then 160. But then by the time we're coming in here, I'll be fully on to the
2,500.
my 520. Here we want to start going down 1200 and all that. Nice. Okay. Gonna get us down to 1200 ready. We're set up for runway 7 and now 23. Is that what ATC did to you? Because that's what it did to me. I was runway 5. Runway 5 at Funchal, and Ben decided it wanted me to be 23, and I just tuned out of the ATC. Locust is going in. Are you up there? Was it 520? Yeah. By 522 I want to be, fairly well flapped up. And 520 we want to be at 1200. Yes, thank you. There we go. Okay. All good. No, I'm ignored the air traffic control and gave myself runway 5. Yeah, in here. I think I want 1200 here. There we go, 1200. thanks for the reminder, Paul. I actually forgot. In all actuality, I think I already thought I'd done it because I'd looked at what the QNH was going to be, or INHD at least. Okay. Fair. Oh, I didn't pause the music. Okay, I'm going to pause it now. So that's a bit abrupt. I normally like to try and do it at the end of the music, but what was our speed restriction? Okay. Another notch of flaps, try and get myself down speed a bit. We'll go full flaps. Just to get the speed down, really. And we'll go down to 1200 now. Okay. Oh god, it really feels quiet with the music off. Awesome. Check. General approach. Yeah, so I'm doing the RNAV runway 5Z approach. I was on the Big P transition. Okay. Coming from runway there. Get out. Okay. See the runway. Just gonna check from the outside view. Yep. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go quiet cockpit now. We go hand and we're gonna manual control. Wish me luck, guys. Let's go for some butter. So we are on auto throttle still.
1000.
Gonna hang it straight a bit more than you might have done otherwise. Straighten up a bit more before we a bit more time to straighten up after we turn. A little bit high. I'm going to come down a bit. Okay. One red. Go. 2 red, 2 white.
400.
A little bit of wind. I am feeling a little bit.
300. 200. 160. 50. 40.
Floating a bit. Floating a bit.
30. 20. Retard. 5.
Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. Thank you very much. That was actually better than my one the other day. And I was only landing at my local airport. What was that, 144? I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, bumpy. Yeah, I did just have a little bit of float at the end there, but I managed to get it down nicely. I'm happy about that. That's probably the best one in this series. I think they need to do something about the terrain on this airport though. That bouncy. Oh yeah, I see you. Nice. And you look like, according to me, you're in a Latam livery. Just funny. Right. You too, you too. Can't do that one, that's yours. I'm going to turn in here. Park up, switch the engines off quickly, and then we'll watch Jolly do their landing. I don't know, but I'm right there, next to you. And I could see you. Oh, you've gone again. I don't know why. There we go. I'm not sure how to get it to show you here. You were here. Nice, nice. Didn't look too bad from where I stood, but I can't tell for certain. According to me, you're in a Nolanor livery. So hey, there we go. And you've gone. Nice. Well, a couple of good landings there. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Do check out in the Discord. I will be posting those PDFs in there if I'm able to as soon as we're done. I'm hoping I can. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.